Hi again, and welcome to Brandy's video 2, the quick and easy way to get money on A-Train HX. And this time we're going to use property to try and get us the money. I'll start a new game here on this final map. This is one of the final ones I've still yet to do, and hopefully we'll finish it and show you how. I've written a quick start guide over at x360a.org over in the forums. I suggest you read that. That teaches you some of the basic controls used in this game. You can also find it over on my blog at verandy360.blogspot.com. Now, we start on this map. I'm going to pause it straight away, and we need to look for an area that's right next to the edge of the map. Now I'm going to move over here because there's a big section over here which is next to the map, next to the edge of the map. The goal here is to get enough businesses profitable enough such that we can build them, and then when they get profitable sell them, and then build on top of them for cheaper than what we sold them for, and then they keep making money, and so on and so forth. Now using this you can get about 10 billion in a year or two. Now this map actually starts for the least amount of money, and it should be easily workable on this map. So we start off by building a station. We want the elevated station, 5 platforms long. You see I can press X here to change the length and the amount of platforms that we have. I'm going to make it so I can put it right next to the edge of the map, and we're going to put it about 3 or 4 squares away. Let's build some rail to connect it up to the edge of the map. We're going to be using all 5 platforms. And now we're going to press RB and move under the map. We're going to need to build some materials yards. Now build about 25 because we're going to want a lot of materials. Building businesses requires quite a bit of materials. If you've gone and done the landmark achievement, you'll just know how many materials you need. Some of those big things take 1,000 materials. Thankfully the shops that we're building here only take 10, or if you're going to use big shopping centres then they require 45. Now trains only deposit materials about 20 spaces away from the station, so you still need all your material yards quite close. Go back up to normal level, and we're going to need to now purchase our trains. Now we're going to use 2 of these platforms for goods and 3 for passengers, because we're right near to the end of the map, to the edge of the map. I use this train. It may be the slowest train, but it's also the cheapest, and no matter what train you use, it's going to take at least a day to go out of the map then come back in. So I'm going to make it 7 carriages by pressing Y. I'm going to buy 2 and then place them at these platforms. Now for passengers, I usually just choose this AR3 at the top here, because you can carry 1,000 passengers each. So in any one day we can have 3,000 people coming in. I'm going to buy these and place them down. Now I'm going to increase the speed to the max because it's going to take a while to get all the materials needed. If we go to the cutaway, you'll see that they're slowly delivering materials. Now, as this is going, we're going to go to construction. Now we're going to use convenience stores here because as soon as we build them, they start generating some money, and all the people that are coming in those 3 passenger trains will be spending money at them. Now skyscrapers only make profit when they're completely built. These are instantly built, so this is why we're using these. You can, if you so wish, use department stores, this one, but they cost 90 million a piece. Now if you're starting with a few billion, then that's all nice and well, but we only started with 300 million here, so we're going to use convenience stores. Now you notice that we're purchasing them for about 3.5 million each. Now we're going to sell them for at least 3 times the amount and then build over them for only 6 million. So we're making it so we can make at least 10 million, 5 to 10 million each time we build one and sell it on. Now in order to sell a business, we need to go over to Market, ignore the stock exchange, and come to this screen, Sell Property, by pressing LB. Now you'll see on the left the original price and a sale price, and then a commission. Now generally you want the sale and commission to be more than what the original price was. Now the longer you leave the shops, the more they'll gain in value. These ones can reach, I've seen them reach about 80 million sale, that's if you leave them for a good year. But generally you only have to leave them for a few months, or even a month, and you'll just notice that they just keep rising in value. Now they'll also generate revenue for your company if you notice the money is slowly going up. And with that you can obviously build more convenience stores. So we've got 31 at the minute. These ones can sell for 5. Like I say, we're going to be spending about 6 to rebuild them, so you at least want them more than 6. Say preferably above 10, the more the better. But with this method of buying and selling convenience stores, you can generally complete a map in, I've done it in 250 days, though a year or two, you know, you'll be safe. So while this is raising, you can go out, you know, get yourself a drink, go have a bath, whatever. Just don't do what I did once. I've changed the option so that every time it comes up with a big message, it pauses the game. So you get messages at 1 billion and 2 billion, 5 billion, 10 billion. So make sure it doesn't keep auto pausing when that happens. This one's worth 6 million now, we've got a few 6s. Actually got about 20 million now, so I can build a couple more. And if you're making a profit, generally doesn't matter what you go down to. Though if you've got hundreds of these, at one point I had 400 in one game, so I could get the number of other businesses. It's total 1,000 achievement. I got stung quite badly on the tax period, which is about April. At one point I paid 15 billion in income tax. So, but hopefully anything that they sting you for, you can get out alone straight away, so it isn't game over entirely. Come back to the market. You see we've still got saleable value of about, there you go, we've got one for 10 million. So just to demonstrate, I'll sell all these, keep pressing A. You see the money going up. There we got another 200 million. Now all your time, your goods trains are delivering materials, so hopefully you won't have to worry too much about running out of materials. So we just build over these as much as we can. See, each one is costing about 4. And build some new ones with the extra money left over. And again we have to wait for those. And this is generally what you do. I mean, once you reach about 6 billion in total money, you can take out loans to get you over the 10 billion quickly if you don't want to keep doing this. And this method works for most of the standard maps. I'm talking about 7 out of the 8 maps. You have to use a stock market method for the other one. Also, if you want to play a long game and you just like playing the game, you can just set one of these up, fill it full of department stores, and once you get enough you'll earn about 20 billion a year, or you can keep doing more. I mean, there is the 20 billion in a year achievement, and that's best done with department stores as displayed on the forums. And that's my guide, and hope you enjoyed it.